Here you go. Oh, little pickle. Little purry. Oh, I can feel your little purrs. That is definitely his mama's son. Yes, you are, little pickle. Every time she comes crying at the door, he's like the first and sometimes only one to run up to the door and start meowing and mimicking his mom. It just gets all purry, and he's definitely going to be, hi, oh, little sweet girl. Pickle is definitely going to be the type of cat that runs up to greet his new dad at the door when he goes to his forever home. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? So it's pretty bright here, but it is actually nighttime. It's really, really dark. But I have this crazy awesome light. I'll link it in the description. I got it off Amazon. It's a garage light, but it is so bright. They use it for gyms and stuff. Anyway, I will have to admit, I don't know what day today is. I'm gonna go by the days I have saved as files in the computer, but I have not made updates for like 2 days now because there's just a lot happening. As you can see, the carpet is gone. Not because of the cats and anything. Well, not because they did anything to it directly, but a couple of things happened. So the day before yesterday, I just noticed, even though I gave him a flea bath. Oh, hey, sweetie. Even though I gave him a flea bath minus Betty, look how shiny and healthy she looks. A couple of weeks ago, I noticed that they were just really itchy, and you can kind of see them all over little Blue. Blue, what are you doing? What are you doing back there, sweetie? Basically, long story short, they were just covered in fleas, and I know it's because... Hi, babe. You want to play? You want to play? And excuse the mess right now. I will explain why that is here in a moment. That was yesterday. But a part of the reason, I believe, is because I would still let Betty outside when she wanted to go outside. Maybe, I don't know, like once every couple of days, and of course I'm sure she would come back with a whole new set of fleas on her. So day before yesterday, I actually found one on Alfred inside. What are you doing in there? What are you guys doing knocking stuff over? It's so funny when I come out here in the mornings, it's just like all disheveled. Okay, sweetie, you want pee pads? I don't think you do. I don't think you need these. What are you doing in there with your little bucket? Anyway, so they got some serious flea baths the day before yesterday. I also decided to just get rid of the carpet that was here because it was old anyway, so I just tossed that. I figured it was one less cloth thing. I'll get a replacement one, after all of this. I washed all of the sheets, towels, the arm material on these. I sprayed this down and wiped it down with some vinegar and water in a spray bottle, washed that towel, basically trying to expedite the flea situation. Oh my goodness, honey. Cleaned up out here, vacuumed, gave them some pretty serious, yes, you got a pretty serious flea bath, and gave them the appropriate dosage of Capstar, and I gave it to Betty too. I also gave it to Puppy and Alfred inside and put Advantage on them inside, and I also just spent the whole day vacuuming and cleaning inside, outside, just really trying to expedite the issue. And I was probably up until like 2 in the morning that day, just taking care of all of that stuff. I did have some help, thank goodness. I'm so thankful for, oh my gosh, for good people in my life that are very, very helpful, including Pickle and Blue's dad, who I know he is so excited to take them home. I mean, look at this entertainment. And then yesterday, this is a new washer, and that was a task all in itself. That is also why the carpet is gone, and you can see all the cardboard that was down is gone. They haven't been doing anything outside of their litter boxes, which, by the way, they mainly use this one. I feel like they barely even go in these that I have all over the place. So I have to clean it out at least a couple times a day because they all, what, sweetie? Oh my gosh. They all go to the bathroom. You attacking my phone? So much. And by the way, I've mentioned this in other videos, and I have a couple of videos showing good at-home workouts using Dr. Elsie's kitty litter, which is what I use and what I've always used. It works well. I like it. It tracks a little bit, but I don't really care. I mean, I have mats inside for the litter boxes, so it's not that big of a deal, but they have all become very, very partial to it as well. Blue. So back to this. So yesterday, I received this. Very awesome, except for the fact that there was something a little faulty with it, as I discovered, was that it will flood and leak all over the place when you try to do a full load. So that happened. That's why I have this shop vac. This is also a little faulty. So needless to say, I have to check the astrology. That would make a lot of sense to how the past couple of days have gone. I've also, the day that I gave them the baths, I knew that was a good idea, not just because I saw a flea on poor Alfred, but because I started getting lots of little bites on my ankles. Oh my gosh, look at how healthy they look though. Oh, I didn't even notice there was one of you guys in there. You're so dark, honey. Are you eating your foot? So that was the last couple of days, and I just realized I didn't even record any updates those last couple of days. But as you can see, they're still here. They're coming up on 10 weeks. It's been pretty hectic around here. I'm gonna keep doing the best I can to give you guys daily videos, but I might have to cut it. Oh, no, sweetheart. Don't use up my paper towels. I might have to cut it back to maybe 5 days a week because I'll be honest, I do a lot of computer sedentary work as is, and between that, my clients, doing the best I can to take care of these little nuggets, as well as taking care of Puppy and Alfred, as well as just like household stuff and taking care of myself. Oh boy! Yeah, it's just been a little overwhelming, so I have so many videos kind of backed up and saved of them playing and of taking little kitty inside to play with Alfred, which I also have not done in a couple of days at least because of the flea situation. I just don't even want to risk bringing the kittens inside right now, even though in the mornings they bum rush, they like crusade in the door as soon as I open it, and I have to wrangle up all of these kittens to come outside. They just want to run inside as soon as I open the door. They are so precious. But you could see they're getting so big and so curious. I'll definitely weigh them again Monday at 10 weeks. I have a feeling they will all be here at least another 1 or 2 weeks, and then they're definitely going to go home, at least Blue and Pickle at 12 weeks. What, sweetie? What, you sweet little girl. Oh, and she got a bath too. That was another part of the 2 in the morning thing. She got a bath, and you guys, she was so good. For the kittens, we just did it in the buckets that you could see they were playing with. But for her, yes, yo. We actually took her inside into a giant bin, and she was so good. She's just the sweetest, like, non-feral kitty. There is not an aggressive bone in her body. She's very chatty, but she is just, like, she would never bite at anything. She would never swipe at anything, right? She is just the sweetest. So, yeah, I think that's it. Look at how agile they're becoming. But yeah, this is, gosh, I'm not sure, day 27, 26. So I did skip those couple of days, but that's been the happenings. And we're all doing pretty well. Hey. It's definitely been a task, but honestly, I'm gonna miss them. It's been pretty rewarding too. And I'm so happy that these two are going to an awesome, good home that I'll be able to hang out and visit them at least once a month and keep giving you guys updates. And Betty still needs to figure out what to do with you, doll. So yeah, I'm just gonna feed them one more meal, and then it's bedtime for all of us. For me at least, sort of, soon. You guys can party all night out here if you want to. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you to anybody who has been so generous in donating anything to help out with everything and taking care of these babies and to help me, you know, get Betty fixed once the time is right and these babies go to their homes. All right, guys. You want to say bye? Bye.